Riches in the room, riches in the room, riches in the room, riches in the room, riches in the.
What's good? What's good? What's good? I say it's about it's 12:41 a.m. And we're gonna do something real spontaneous real quick. I'm at the pool. Right now. And I just left from basically like networking and doing other things with some people or whatever. Hopefully y'all can hear me, but I just want to give y'all some game real quick. And it's basically, it's like, you know, I read a book called The Way of the Superior Man. And basically the book is talking about, you know, your purpose comes first before anybody. Whatever God put in your head and the vision that he gave you, that's what you need to be pursuing. Everything else will fall into place for you. You don't have to go chasing these different things. You know, what God has for you is what he has for you. So you can't be out here like, whenever you get in a predicament to where it's like, I gotta choose this or choose my purpose, always choose your purpose. And make sure that that purpose that you got is from God. And the way that you know if that purpose is from God is that it's bigger than you. It's way bigger than you. It's about other people. It's about making an impact on the world. It's about, you know, helping change people's lives, sparking something different in people's thought patterns, all that. So that's one way that you know that, you know, what you pursuing is bigger than you. It's about other people. So you can't allow yourself to get sidetracked or distracted with, you know, other people's situations and other people's problems and the way other people feel about you. It's not you doing it. That's what they don't understand. It's not you. It's God doing it through you. It's not that you're trying to be selfish or anything, but when God gives you something, you have to fulfill it. If you don't fulfill it, it's like you're, you know, it's like displeasing your father. That's like if I tell my son to do something and he don't do it, I'm gonna look at him in a way to where it's like, okay, I told you to do this and you ain't do it. And if you don't do it, then sometimes there are consequences. And I feel like that's my relationship, you know what I'm saying? Us as men and women with God is like, if we don't do what God tell us to do, we're liable to suffer consequences for not doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what God tell you to do. And that's just being real, you know. Your purpose comes first. Like anybody that comes into your life, they should, you know, understand that God gave you a vision and you got to fulfill that vision. And, you know, especially when it comes to helping other people, when you can live outside of yourself and help people become better beings and things of that nature. So yeah, basically I'm ranting right now. I just came from a dope, I was supposed to perform, but I didn't perform. I ended up networking, which is, I feel like is a little bit better, because I want people to actually know, you know what I'm saying, who we are and what we represent. I feel like those things create, you know what I'm saying, long lasting relationships, you know, than somebody getting attached to one song. So I'm cool with the, you know, the networking and stuff that we did tonight. It was dope. But I just felt that on my heart to speak on it, you know. A lot of the things that I'm gonna be doing like, yeah, me and, I do fun stuff on my channel, but I also want to get some game. I wanted to have a balance because I am a serious person, but I also like to have fun too. So I want it to be a balance to where, you get fun and you get some real life advice. And I'm only speaking on things that I've been through and my experiences, because I can speak from a place of passion when I do that. So yeah, man, just always remember that the thing that you love, the thing that you do, sometimes it'll start out as just something that you like to do, and God will turn it into something to where it benefits him and his kingdom. When I first started rapping, it was just fun. It was rapping. I was talking out my ass. I was just talking about anything. And then, God transformed me and allowed me to speak from a sincere place, a place of passion, to where, I can speak from my experiences, and my experiences will help other people. So now I just don't rap about anything, it's from a place of, it's from a real place, it's from an honest place. But God will take our gifts and the things that, our path, he'll take it and mold it to where it benefits his kingdom. And that's where I feel like, it's a certain type of respect there. You got to make real sacrifices. Like, I done lost when it come to, like, relationships with women and friends. I done lost, like, real relationships where people real deal. Like, I think about them every single day. Like, I have real thoughts about them every day, and that's probably where some of my depression comes from, because I had to sacrifice those relationships to fulfill, God's vision and his purpose. So, it sucks, but it'll be well worth it in the long run. And I also want to say, before I wrap this video up, is that this shit take grit. It take grit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, want this. You gotta want it. Like, yeah, he'll give you the vision, but it's up to you to develop that. It's almost like a callus. Like, you have to want it, man. Like, when I played football, I thought it was just me. So I'm doing all the work. And sometimes when you're trying to fulfill this purpose and this thing that God done put in your head, sometimes you gotta tap into your ego to get it done. You can't be passive all the time. You gotta be aggressive sometimes. You gotta want it. Like, it's on you. Like, you can't rely on the next person to say, hey bro, let's go do that. It's great to have people in your corner that can push you like that, but you have to take the initiative on your own. You can't be waiting on nobody to hold your hand and stuff like that. And the only reason I'm telling y'all is because I know it's mixed. It's like, there are kids. I really want to inspire the young men, most importantly, but there's also older men that I also know that deal with these same things. And man, you got to take initiative on your own to get the things that God, it's not about you. You got to take the initiative on your own to fulfill that vision and that purpose that he didn't put in your head. So I'm hoping y'all can hear me, man. I just wanted to come out here and spill some game. And most of the things that I be talking about is just things that I wish I would have had when I hit 20 or 21. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had nobody in my ear telling me these things. And that's one thing. That's one thing that pushes me the most, is not having nobody in my ear to lead me in the right direction. And it's not nothing bad. I feel like, I had to go through those things so now that I could speak from a place of a sincere place, to where, what I'm saying, people can appreciate it. It's like, damn, he really went through that, or he really experienced that, or it's like, I could really take his word for that, and I'm gonna go that way instead of that way. So and I done got all that gain from God. You know what I'm saying? So don't, you know, and this comes from a person that didn't used to believe in God. So everything I've learned so far, whether that's overcoming fear, overcoming depression, overcoming suicidal thoughts, overcoming losing friends, loving myself, you know what I'm saying? All these things I've learned from God, Jesus Christ. Those are the things I've learned that from God. Nobody else but God. So I say that to say, man, keep going hard, develop that grit. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you less than. Like, you know your worth and God knows what's in your heart. So keep going, man. I'm finna go in here and get some sleep. Me and my brother-in-law, we going to hoop at 5 in the morning. Then we going to work out after that. And then we back, you know what I'm saying? We on it. So y'all get on it, man. Stay focused. Keep going hard. And just hunt, man. Go hunt. Go hunt. Change your perspective to work, man. Go hunt. And you know what I'm saying? That's where we at with it. So don't forget, man, you are great. You're a genius. You the greatest thing that ever happened to this earth. And you a rich one.
It's in the room, riches in the room, riches in the room, riches in the room, riches in the room.